Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subjects channel. So listen, I want to talk about how a lot of modern women are janky. What we call in the streets jank. Jank. And I'm going to show you why. So you understand that a lot of them, when they turn you down, they doing you a favor. And I'm going to give you some examples of this. They doing you a favor when they turn you down. One, if they married and you looking at them, maybe they one of them slutty, trappy ones that show their body, but they married already. She turning you down, she doing you a favor, because if you mess with her, you gonna be what the Bible says is a whoremonger and adulterer. You both. Like if you a man that mess with married women, you are a whoremonger and an adulterer, and it don't matter. It don't no grace matter. I'm finna put the word out for you. Ain't no grace. Y'all been lied to. A bunch of y'all is married to people that you ain't even supposed to be married to. See, the Most High ain't really, any prophet is gonna tell you this. If he telling you otherwise, he's not a prophet. If he talking about pre-tribulation raptures and telling a married person, married guy, that he could marry a married woman whose husband is still alive, then he's basically teaching false teaching. Most of these modern women are jank. If you want to deal with a woman that been married before, then get one that's a widow then. Because if she's a widow and she had nothing to do with her husband's death, you can approach her, you can get with her. But where y'all be messing up, y'all be going by looks. She got big titties, she got a big butt, she light skinned, she this, she that, but she been married before, and she was Jezebelic. And she had the spirit of Jezebel at work in her marriage and ended up divorced. And here you come, dirtbagging. Here you come, whoremonger. You letting her off the hook. You making her think that she's supposed to be learning her lesson and either falling back or going and humbling herself before they get divorced. Or even like if you put a woman away and she never marries anybody else, you can remarry her. Why would you want to though? But you could, because you're the man that divorced her. See how that worked? Now, if she got divorced from another man and that man is still alive, and some of us fought at her own, big mouth, did this, did that, then if you get with her, you are both a whoremonger, which the word whoremonger means promotion of whores. A woman from biblical terms is considered a whore in those standpoint. I don't care if she only had one dude and she divorced him and got with another dude, it's still like she considered a whore. Because the Bible says, wives, be subject to your own husband. The Bible says, men shall have rule over you. See, people, they only want to use the Bible when it's convenient. They only want to use it when it's convenient, but I'm telling you the truth right here. The truth is, if you marry, you might as well go all in as a woman and serve that man. Because I'm going to tell you what'll happen. If he dog you to a certain certain extent, and you serving the Most High through your service to him, he in the danger zone. But what do women do? They break up their families and they divorce because he slept with another woman. To be honest with you, he can do that. That guys just don't do it the right way. And then that little, you having an affair with somebody else's wife, man, you in sin. And you putting your wife in sin. You putting your whole household. You demons, they can invite themselves to your house when you do that, man. So I'm not going to just talk about the women. I'm going to talk about the men. You dirtbag, scumbag dudes messing with dudes' wives, you in sin. You think, well, God still bless me. I got money. Man, you can't take that money with you. What happens when you die? And you better walk on eggshells with your money. So, a lot of these women are janky anyway. They be married, they be having boyfriends, they be engaged, but the sluttiness, the 304 of them in them, makes them want to deal with you too. I am not, look man, I jag until I get a cramp in my hand, or until I don't nothing come out before I mess with another man's wife. If that's the option I got, I ain't got no options but to jag. Because these women, they be so evil and so unforgiving that a wife like that is easy for other men. Because she holding such a grudge against her husband that she wants to do something diabolical against him. You know, so, and that, my friend, is janky. And some of y'all do, you not that tough to try to sleep in somebody else's bed. You not that tough, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what I would. I mean, even though it's over with, if a dude is tough enough to come where I gotta pay bills, who knows what's gonna happen to him? And I don't care about your uncles. I don't care what gang you riding with. I don't care about none of that. And other dudes don't either. You and the Most High ain't gonna protect you. He ain't. You know how many dudes done got smoked trying to do that? Done got caught in the bed with some. Did you hear about the little white kid? Husband poked him up. Man, he dead. Shouldn't have been with that man's wife. Who you think you is? You better. That's why the Bible says the fruit of the Spirit is self-control. The character of the Spirit, that's where the blessing is at. People just say they got the Spirit, but they ain't got the character. Like he said, by their fruit you'll know. And everybody want to judge the other person. Well, you want a fruit check, and you don't even know what the real fruit is. The fruit of the Spirit is self-control. A person that's walking in the Spirit ain't gonna mess with nobody's wife. So why are you giving your pastor a free pass? Your pastor is in the flesh. And some people do that stuff because they ain't got the Spirit. I don't care if you do go to church. I don't care. A man should never, under no circumstances, even put himself in a situation where he gonna sleep with another man's wife. And if she been married before and he's still alive, you shouldn't be messing with her either. These dudes just can't get women. They go for the vulnerable ones. Dudes with no game always got all the answers for every other dude that's married. Because he ain't got no game. You should have you a rotation practically. Especially if you ain't like connected to the Most High yet or like that. Man, you should have 6, 7 women. Are you serious? But instead, you got that man ex-wife all dialed up. His kids, they forced to be in the wedding or they gonna get a whooping. And y'all need to start standing on that too. Cause she get married, your kids gotta be in her wedding. That's evil too, that's diabolical. You got his kids and your wedding to another man. or hit her kids in your wedding to another woman. They shouldn't even be there. And that's on both sides. But these people it's a lot of nasty, filthy work going on out here. Diabolical. So don't be feeling bad when they turn you down. You could be trying to get with a woman whose whole entire family got a generational curse on it. Stop feeling bad because sometimes that be the Most High looking out for you. When they be turning you down, when they be ghosting you, you don't look the part, you ain't tall enough. Just understand this, that sometimes it might be the Most High looking out for you. People, like I say, people be having diseases, they be having generational curses, they be having mental issues. When you try to talk to a woman you don't know, cold approach, this could be the case. So don't be like, okay, well, don't be upset. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Because a lot of them jank anyway. Dude, I can count on one hand, how many guys have benefited and their life got better because of the woman they chose or her actions. A lot of time you go downhill. A lot of dudes, they be having money before they get married. When they marry, they don't be having no money from that point. Can you always blame them? No. But sometimes you can. And y'all young girls, do not ever, even one time, play with no Ouija board or no tarot cards or any of that stuff. Because when I say jank, it's like you can invite spirits into your life, and if you don't know how to get them out, they gonna still be there. You think it's innocent. You over there playing with Ouija boards and trying to cast spells. Why do you think they introduced that to us as kids? They was trying to get us to accept that stuff. And we end up only liking the cartoon, but not accepting it. All of that. The Smurfs, He-Man, I like them cartoons, but I'm not going to cast no spells. So, Dude being nosy, he trying to figure out what I'm doing. Watch he drive straight. Y'all get what I'm telling y'all? No more getting upset when a woman don't text you back. All these lanes, he got to park right next to me with that big old truck. And he practically finna hit my car. You got this lane right here. You got the one next to you. You got 3 lanes with no cars in. He came and parked next to me. People's weird. So, no more getting upset when they reject you. You got to look at all the possibilities of why that happened. And just move on. Don't say nothing else to them. They had their chance. Ain't no friend zone. Friend zone is the end zone. You tell me you just want to be friends, I'm going to look at people who want more than that. And I'm not going to be friends with benefits. Why would I get in? A friend is a relationship. That's a relationship. Why would I get in a relationship with someone just for sex? Now, if that's the case, then I'll just be a John. And so, anyway, I'm going to make a short about this too for y'all more short attention span people. And I talked about this before, how if they not improving your life or if they not increasing your peace, then why are they there anyway? You not believing in you, ain't having confidence in yourself. I look at it like if I try to talk to a chick and she plays games, that's her loss. You don't stop being a good guy because you came across a woman that didn't appreciate you. You keep being who you are, and you dump them. You stop calling them, man. That's how you do that. You think you the prize? All right. Go be somebody else's prize then. You not the prize. I am. I could care less, man. Your chances of finding a dude that's better than me, because you can't just go by the physicalities and money. That's only 2 categories. You got to go by intelligence, wisdoms, all type of stuff. Character, morals. If he ain't got no morals, you ain't gonna get nowhere with him anyway. And I ain't talking about being no churchy guy, suit, being a little punk in the church, getting punked by pastors and stuff. We're not talking about that. So, like how Marvin Sapp did that. We're not talking about that. But I would have tried off subject. I would have tried to get out just to do it. I just can be an a-hole like that. Like, man, really? I would have been like, really? All right. I would have got up, like, move out the way, man. Don't make me move you, man. Move out the way. That's how I would have did it. It would have jumped off. Because just like people can turn against you, when they do, or when they do something crazy, you're supposed to go in reverse. That situation, I would not have looked at him the same after that. And I would have bucked. Be like, man, I would have stood up. Everybody know. Anybody that know me know I'm telling nothing but the truth. That I will buck. I'll go against everybody what they think. I'd have been like, man, really? All right. I'd have walked up. Close the doors. I'd have been like, move out the way, man. Move, man, before I move you. And if he ain't move, I would have moved him. Then that's when it would have been a brawl or something. I'm a leader. And you better believe that people would have followed me. Close the doors. You ain't do. Who is you? You supposed to be saying the doors of the church is open. He's saying close the doors. A lot of them jank though, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. A lot of them do not get upset, frustrated, depressed. Don't think you ugly. Looks don't even matter like that with these women. If you got a bag, you can look like what's his name? Harambe. Or what's that thing on the Lord of the Rings? That thing he was fighting, you could look like that thing. And you still gonna have him. But Come on in here, man. These guys need to hear y'all stories, man. For real. Come on in here. Tell your stories. Like, when stuff went downhill in your marriage. Come on, man. You'll get blessed. Share your story, man. Because you got these people, these little hopeless romantics, little simps, and these church pastors that's creating a delusion for what's really going down and going on in these relationships and this date. A lot of these women is jank. They ain't gonna bring nothing but turmoil. You try to get with them, they already, and this is why guys is on here saying no single mothers. That's probably why Jap says say no to single mothers. Or to whoever, I'm gonna give him credit because he said it. Now, because you don't know who them baby daddies is. She'll be having them in your house. He'll be like, man, I'm keeping this. He'll be taking your guns, your jewelry, and she ain't gonna stop him. Like, look, the baby daddy should not even be in your house. If it's your house, he shouldn't even be in there. But don't stop him from being a father to his kid. Just tell him, hey, man, you know, you got to stay outside. And that'll be your way of asserting yourself with her, too. Because she'll already know that he not allowed in your house. That's why you don't move with them. And me personally, I would respect that. Like if she got with some other dude and she moved in with him, for one, she's evil. If, okay, you should be, you move in with him, the father should have them kids. You just playing games. But if, let's say he doesn't, and he said, I would respect that, I'll just pull right up outside. I wouldn't want to be in this house anyway. Because he's only there because she didn't do right towards me. I'll pull right up outside and wait outside. And I wouldn't say nothing to him as long as he don't say nothing to me. He wouldn't even matter anyway. You getting my leftovers. So I pull right up, get them kids. Right out of there. Now, if these women that want to play games like that, make sure your next one don't even be seen. Don't even let her see the ones that ain't bad. Let her see the ones that look better than her, shake better than her. Got more than her. Y'all dudes don't be wanting no chick with her own. I don't care as long as she know how to respect. She gonna respect me. I don't care what you got. All right, you gonna respect me. Okay, I'm the man. I'm finna determine what we do with it. That's how you can test her. She got it, be like, look. Because I'm telling you, what I would tell her is not gonna hurt her, it's gonna help her. These women be trying not to get with a dude because of what they got. Yep, and that's why a lot of y'all don't have anybody. And some of y'all look too good not to have nobody. Yeah. Body, pink, hips, blood, thighs in proportion, big thighs, big, strong looking thighs. I know some guys like flat backs, and I respect that. I do too. I'm not gonna flat back. They not all, if I got 3 women, they not all gonna be no flat back. There's gonna be a thickum in there. And depending on the level I feel like doing it, the variety, flat back, thick, obese. I had one that enormous with a pretty face. Hey, I'm no matrix, man. I don't care what you think. I go by how they treat me. I've learned that from being married. You go by how they treat you. If that ugly one is the one that's going to be consistently loyal and respectful and faithful to you, because don't think these dudes won't take her down. If she faithful and loyal to you like that, I learned that from my uncle. Some of y'all dudes will never in your life have a wife like his. And that probably includes me too. You just never know. My auntie that passed away, that's how women's supposed to be towards their man. My uncle at times was working part-time. It never made her look at him no different. She would be up in a business, working. She'd come home and tend to him. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what he tells me every time he see me? Man, I'll never live with another woman again. One reason he's saying that because he know that they not going to be like her. So, yeah, some of them jank. These women a trip, man. They're a trip. So, as long as you understand that, though, as long as you understand that when you get into a relationship with a woman, it's more business. It's the business of your peace. It's the business of your finances. It's the business of your companionship. It's a business. Love for what you do is supposed to come afterwards. And that's all I'm going to say on this one.